What is up, guys? Del Boy here. So Lawrence Okolie stops Luke Watkins in 3 rounds to become the new Cruiserweight Commonwealth Champion. I felt going into this fight stylistically it favoured Lawrence Okolie. I felt that Luke Watkins was a much better style matchup for Okolie rather than his previous opponent, Isaac Chamberlain. I felt that, Watkins was far too slow. He was far too open defensively, too small. He was tailor-made for a straight puncher, a guy who keeps range and delivers straight shots down the pipe. And Okolie made short work of him. The first round, Okolie comes out popping his jab. He actually starts off with landing a couple of nice right uppercuts to the body. In the first 90 seconds of a round, Okolie, he's bossing it, but he's looking a little bit, I wouldn't say erratic, but a little bit raw. But after the first 90 seconds of the first round, I felt Okolie really starts to settle down. He really starts to find his rhythm, landing some nice jabs, dictating the range well. He's measuring Luke Watkins for his right hand. A couple of them actually land in the first round. And overall, first round, I felt that Okolie really started well. Round 2, again, more of the same, but this time the right hand is becoming a little bit more regular. It's landing more regularly. And you can just tell that Okolie is just lining Luke Watkins up for a big right hand. Watkins is having no success at all from range. It's all Lawrence Okolie. And even when Watkins comes in, he comes in with a kind of really low. He gets onto the inside. Okolie holds him and he does nothing. He's not trying to work out the clinch. He's not trying to work his free hand. It's almost like when Watkins got to the inside, that was almost a safe space. He wasn't getting hurt on the inside. Although Okolie was doing a good job of landing the odd body shot here and there, but I felt that Watkins was actually looking to get on the inside just for some respite. Because Lawrence Okolie wasn't hurting him on the inside, but on the outside, those right hands looked quite powerful. Round 3, he's caught. Luke Watkins gets caught with a big right hand. Again, really sloppy defence. He's hurt. He gets dropped. Credit to Luke Watkins. He gets up. But again, more of the same. Gets caught with a lovely right hand. Luke Watkins hits the floor. Heavy knockdown. Referee rightly calls it off. And the fight is over in round 3. And I've got to say, I feel that this was Lawrence Okolie's best performance as a pro so far. I think the Isaac Chamberlain fight done him a lot of good. In some senses, because he wasn't really smothering himself quite as much in this fight. I felt he'd done a much better job of maintaining range, and I know that it was kind of easier to do that against Luke Watkins, but I really do feel that fight by fight Lawrence Okolie is getting more comfortable. You can tell he's learning from each fight, and I feel that the Isaac Chamberlain fight done him the world of good, in terms of gaining a greater understanding, especially of maintaining range. I was really impressed with Lawrence Okolie. I think he's improving fight by fight. Now, I don't think there's any rush still. I would like to see Lawrence Okolie have a quick defence of this Cruiserweight Commonwealth title. Somebody like Wadi Camacho was mentioned. I think that would be a good fight. Wadi is pretty tough. He's operated at kind of British level, English title level, Commonwealth level. I think that's the type of fight Lawrence Okolie needs next. I think he needs another one of those type of fights. And from there, then go for the British title against the likes of Matty Askin. I think Lawrence is getting better. I felt that early on in his career, people were too quick to write him off. I know he's very raw. I know he's gangly. I know he makes mistakes. And he's beatable, don't get me wrong. But he's not an easy night's work for anybody domestically. He's extremely tall and long for the weight, so getting inside on him is a hard task. And when you're inside, he actually does a really good job of tying you up. So yeah, domestically, I really feel that people are going to have a hard time with Lawrence Okolie. In regards to Luke Watkins, where does he go from here? I think he needs to drop down to kind of English title level. I felt that this was was just kind of an unwinnable fight for him. Like I said in the prediction, I felt that stylistically, he was just tailor-made for Lawrence Okolie. I feel his shots are way too wide. There's no head movement. He's slow of feet. I just felt that Luke Watkins was kind of stylistically made for Lawrence Okolie, and I said in my prediction video, it's just basically down to how tough Luke Watkins is. It's going to be an early to a mid stoppage, and that's what happened. Not really surprised at the result, but nevertheless I am impressed with the way Lawrence Okolie conducted his business. I feel he's improving, and I wouldn't write this guy off. I think he's going to have a solid career. What do you guys think? Peace.